Okay. This chapter, Two Blue Vortex, is interesting because for a lot of people, they want to see Two Blue Vortex put the pedal to the metal and keep pushing the action. But the drama in this chapter is why Two Blue Vortex is about to take the #1 spot. Because as I've said all the time, the true pain of Boruto Uzumaki is going to happen when we start slowing things down and he got to go back home. And shockingly, Boruto's not going to be the only one in pain, but Shikamaru about to catch some blowback too. So, without further ado, let's get started. What's going on, everybody? This is your boy Anime Legacy and Anime Lounge with Boruto Two Blue Vortex Chapter 14 review. And like I said in the promo, or intro rather, while this is a dialogue heavy chapter, this is what's going to make Boruto the great manga and eventually anime is going to be, because it's going to be when the series slows itself down and you get to feel the weight that Boruto's carrying on his shoulders. That's going to make this anime great. So we start off the chapter with Boruto getting interrogated, as everybody says, and basically he's just waking up and showing you the character of Boruto. His first words are, "Is everybody okay?" You know. So he gets the confirmation from Konohamaru that everything's all good, everybody's okay, everybody's fine. And then basically, yeah, the chapter for the most part becomes an information dump. Boruto tells everybody about the Shinju and the woo-woo and all of this that we've known for chapters upon chapters now. And naturally, people like, what evidence do you have? How are you doing this? I mean, the things kind of been running through your feelings, guy. And that's something I'll get into, maybe in another video, because one of the things I do kind of want to discuss is, does omnipotence control you by affecting your common sense and logic things? Because I was thinking about that with the reveal, or should say confirmation, that we got in this chapter about the new Shinju and who he's modeled from. I think it's time for us to have a conversation about, does omnipotence control you through inhibiting your common sense, things, your common sense, I don't know the right word, I don't got the right word for it, but basically your common sense. Because I was just thinking about the guy who, again, we're going to talk about got modeled after him, and we're talking about his predecessor, third Hokage, Lady Shiho. I don't know if it's in the manga, but I do know it's in the anime. Tells us that when the third Raikage came, Kazekage came up missing, that there was an investigation. So it's like, how have you all not had no investigation into how Boruto was able to even kill Naruto? How Boruto was able to sneak up on Hinata? Because let's be real, these are two of the strongest people in the world. These two are the strongest people in the world. Hinata's the strongest Byakugan user. You can't sneak up on somebody with a Byakugan. And Naruto's still one of the strongest shinobi in the world. You can't just, pull up on him. Even if you could pull up on him trying to kill him, he can fend you off. On real talk. So how is it that people just so easily believe that Naruto could be killed? No. And how come Kawaki, it seems like, when we get further into the interrogation, when the elders are balled in, they don't even know. They ask why. They don't even ask how. This is Naruto. They ask, why ever would you kill, Naruto? And it's like, the question you should be asking is how? How could you kill Naruto? You ain't nobody. We don't know you to be nobody like that strong to be on that level. So how could you kill Naruto? But getting back to the chapter, Boruto basically continues the information dump, and yeah, we get the whole spoiler part with when Inojin being in the hospital and Sakura healing them and all that. And yeah, so you seen spoiler, you seen all there. But the interesting part of the chapter is while that's going on, Ino's in the room and she's talking to Shikamaru, and even says to Shikamaru like personal use of of her mind transfer ability or communication abilities is a violation. Just them even having a conversation is a problem, because Shikamaru is starting to be affected by omnipotence, but he has kept the memory in his mind that he remembers, that he believes, that he wants to trust, that he's chosen to trust Boruto. So he's gonna be good. So he's good. So he has to constantly keep that memory in his head. So for all you people out there talking about omnipotence, and I'll get into the big part of omnipotence in a minute. For all y'all people who be screaming, Momoshiki, 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 get over it. Get out his behind. Momoshiki is irrelevant. Omnipotence needs to be dealt with, and dealt with religiously. Because omnipotence is going to cause the end of the world. Because no one wants to work with Boruto right now. Matter of fact, getting back to Ino, she walks away from Shikamaru. Shikamaru tries to get Ino to link him back to Boruto, and she says, yeah, I can't do this anymore, and walks away. Do you understand? For all you hardcore Naruto fans, you know this is Ino Shikacho. This is Ino Shikacho right here. They down for each other. They born to be down for each other. They are down from each other for day one. Day one. And she walked away from that man. Said, I can't do this no more. She left that man. Hey. That's what omnipotence got people doing. They breaking up families, breaking up friendships. Just because these people are so messed up in this lie Kawaki told. And for all y'all people who said Kawaki is a hero and trying to justify Kawaki, this chapter need to be put on point. Because Boruto protects Kawaki. That's why they bring Ibiki in. For that scene in the spoils where Ibiki was punching Boruto and talking about, I've been waiting 3 years for this, and Boruto was like, man, you must got a lot of free time on your hands. Must be nice, bro. Because basically saying, yeah, I've been out here on their run, on these streets. I'm outside, bro. I can't even get a good night's sleep because I gotta sit out here and watch people, you know, because I gotta sit here and watch my ass and watch my behind. I'm trying to keep it PG, you know, watch my behind. Because people out here try to put me in a pack for stuff I ain't even do. And he even tells the others, I didn't kill them. And they in a safe place. And he protects Kawaki while Kawaki sitting there calling him a monster. Calling him a rampaging Osuki that needs to be killed. And the fact that Boruto protects, you know, Kawaki is a shock to Damon. Because Damon been waiting for the Damon like us. Damon waiting for the get back. Damon waiting for the get back. He is sitting there chilling, laughing at the store and waiting for the get back. And Boruto, you know, lives up to that Wakanda stuff. Show him who you are, you know, by saying, even Kawaki has to say like, wait, what? He didn't rat me out? What you mean? So yeah. And guess who's sitting there still watching all this with him? Ada. So more seeds being planted for Ada to become part of the harem because she's seeing the difference in the two men. One man is so driven by hatred and deceit. Another man is driven by, you know, just doing the right thing because it's the right thing to do. You know, if she is written correctly and written different than Karen, she's going to choose Boruto. And that's when Kawaki's going down that dark path. Because that's the kind of stuff that's going to weigh on him. Say, oh, I got protection, and he's protecting everything. You know, he'll even protect the person that he should just rat out. Damon's right. He should rat Kawaki out. And that's all he got to say. Even the elders is like, oh, you want to die painfully. You know, again, him not talking about Hinata and Naruto and giving them information on that is why Ibiki is bought out. And after that, this is how Boruto gets out. They get Mitsuki out here and basically try to use Mitsuki to poison Boruto into telling them what they want to know. And so Boruto is like, okay, he basically drops a line that he dropped in chapter 7, except he drops it, you know, in the question form. He said, are you idiotically still trying to search for your son, when he sees Mitsuki? And then Mitsuki basically acts all, you know, angry and intimidated, but he basically unlocks Boruto's cuffs. Boruto go grabs his stuff, tells him like, yeah, I'm not hostile towards y'all. I'll give you information based on what I choose, because kind of didn't talk about that because there was so much other more important stuff that came out, was that he didn't tell them about Kashi and Koji and said basically the guy asked me not to for his own protection. And basically people starting to think Amato is sus because he thought that, you know, the cuffs couldn't take impact, but really Mitsuki slipped him the thing. Now, Manga Plus version makes it look like Konohamaru was in on the plan with Shikamaru. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Had to get a little more confirmation of that, because it was kind of vague. Because he says like this was kind of what Lord A's plan. Don't know. But at any rate, Boruto is free. He again tells everybody he's not the enemy. You know, he'll give them information as he sees fit, which is the right thing for him to do. And he just walks off. Sarada comes in the room. You know, she ain't seen her man in about like 4-5 minutes. You know, and so, you know, she kind of worried. You know, they tell her he just escaped, so he good. Yeah, don't worry, baby. He'll see you later. You know. But anyway, then we get the reveal of the new Shinju. It's confirmed to be Shinki, and yeah, Gaara and, you know, Shinki's in the tree, and Gaara basically got, you know, packed up. He ain't get put in the pack, but he got packed up. So So he on the lean, and we'll get more confirmation into that battle next month. So overall, this was a solid chapter. And oh, again, I like the fact that Boruto calls Naruto, or I should say calls Hinata, you know, Naruto's wife, not his mother. Yet again, still illustrating what Kawaki has taken from him. I love little stuff like that when you read the Manga Plus version. But overall, like I was gonna say, solid chapter. You know, we gonna look like we gonna ramp things up again over the next few chapters to come, because now we gotta deal with the fact that the Shinju are on the move, and this ain't gonna just be one village being infected, it's gonna be others. So, like I said in my last review, get ready, because you may see some characters, you may see some OG characters become Shinju. You also may see some characters like the ones we lost in that hidden mist arc. The fisherman hidden mist arc. Might see some of them turn to Shinju, because, like, you know, Jura said, they draw on the living and the dead. Oh, by the way, Jura's the Ten Tails original body. You know, so much. I mean, I'm sorry for how it kind of jumbled up all this stuff. There's so much stuff happened. I just finished reading the chapter, and I'm making this video, and it's like, just peak writing. Just peak writing. 10 out of 10 chapter. But that's all I have for you today. If you like anything you heard, please like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one. I said stop.